Merry meet everyone. This is Anastasia Autumnfire for day 3 of my 30 days of crafting for Samhain dedication. This is going to be kind of a quick one. It might look, it's not as, pretty as I normally like to do things, but I really like how the symbolism behind it and kind of how it turned out. Sorry about that adjusting. My camera was kind of wonky. Every Sabbath I put out an offering, and it's a food that I have to charge on my altar from the previous Sabbath to the one that is coming up. So this is to be charged basically from Mabon to Samhain, and then on Samhain I will give it to nature. Kind of thanking the earth for all they provide by giving back to the creatures that live off of it. So I bought a squash at the supermarket today because I do not have a garden or any sort of thing like that. So I just went to the grocery store, and this is actually a little, I believe it's a sweet dumpling squash. Yep, sweet dumpling squash. My little girl actually picked it out. I thought it was really, really nice. I liked how it looked. I thought it looked like a little mini pumpkin, but I liked the green and the white and almost to yellow, and you've got some orange still on there. So I really liked it. I resonated with it. And anytime I pick something to be an offering, I do look for that. Anything that goes on my altar, it has to be, yep, this feels right. Yep, this is right. So what I've done, normally I will charge the item. Like for Mabon, I had placed some corn kernels on Lunasa on my altar, and I put that in a bowl, and under the bowl I had a little plate with a blessing to charge the food item through that time period. On this one I decided to go a different route because because I have an actual surface that I can write on and such. So here I have the words I chose. I ask the blessing of the Lord and the Lady. Fill this squash with love to be given. And then I added a bunch of symbols. I have some runes. You have Yara, the wheel, the Ogum for birch for new beginnings and renewal, the rune for soul. That's to symbolize the sun and abundance. Pretty much all the Ogums. I did put Algiz on there as well for protection. I kind of went through all the Ogums because they all correspond with different trees, and each tree has its own blessing, and I really want I want this offering to focus on the blessings that the Lord and Lady have given me and that I want to give back as well. So kind of went through the Ogums, and then I put the Fae Star kind of as an honor to the good folk, and then I have my goddess symbol, and then I have my horned god symbol, and that's it. So that is kind of my craft. I am going to have some more autumn-y crafts, Halloween-y crafts. I do try to make all of my crafts kind of witchy in some way, but I will have some that are just to adorn an altar, some that are just to adorn a shrine. They'll still have significance and correspondences, but they won't be spell crafts per se. Even this offering has kind of become a spellcraft of sorts. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that, and it kind of also rings home to me that a craft doesn't need to take hours and hours and days and days. I know I tend to, whenever I do a craft, I sit there and try to research it to the nth degree, and then I kind of also ask Spirit, okay, this is what I've researched, what is it that I really think about this? And this was very organic. It was, okay, I know I need an offering, let's go to the grocery store. And originally I went apple picking today, so I was planning on just putting out a bunch of apples. And then I saw the squash and I'm like, why don't I do this? And then I was going through the grocery store and in my head I kind of kept thinking, okay, I don't want to just put this on a charging desk. What do I do? How can I make this more crafty? How can I make this more witchy? And the idea came to me to write on it. This is written in Sharpie, permanent marker, so when I do put this out for the animals, I am going to take off the skin, because I don't know necessarily that, I don't know if marker being written on here would cause any issues. That might sound really dumb for me to say, but I'm going to do some research, and if there's any chance of it, I'll skin it before putting it outside. And then I'll burn the skin in my Samhain fire, so that way it's still being given back to the universe. So yeah, that is my craft for the night. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a quick video. It's kind of a quick craft for the night, but again, sometimes that's all that it really takes. As always, blessed be, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.